What if making music wasn't just for musicians? What if you could play any sound with a single touch? What if when you needed a break, the thing you reached for was an instrument? Take a moment for yourself. Because sometimes all you need is to make a little bit of music. Meet the Artiphon Orba. It's a musical instrument designed for your hands. It has a minimalist form factor, feather touch sensitivity, and instant playability. Orba can be as simple as a shaker, or as expansive as a synth. To make the beginner feel like a pro, and the pro feel like a beginner again.
Hi, I'm Mike. I founded Artiphon to reinvent the way we think about musical instruments and who gets to play them. A few years ago, we launched our first product, the Instrument One, on Kickstarter. And now thousands of people around the world are playing it and surprising us every day with the music they're making. We're really excited to be back to announce our second product. This is Orba. We designed Orba with our patented multi-instrument technology. It's a single instrument you can play in a variety of ways, and it adapts to your musical ideas. It's small and light enough to take anywhere, but loud enough to play with your friends. And the design was actually inspired by everyday objects, like grapefruits, and miso bowls, and teacups, and even the way we hold our phones and game controllers. It's really easy to switch modes right on the device. Choose drum, bass, chord, and lead, and you can even record a whole song with the built-in looper. And there's no right or wrong way to play it. You can tap, slide, use vibrato, wave it around in the air, shake it, and even strum through chords. We built a lot of interesting technology into Orba. Its capacitive sensors respond to even the lightest touch, and its accelerometer and gyroscope capture the way you naturally move with music. And its built-in synth and speaker let you make music wherever you are. Or, with Bluetooth MIDI or USB, you can connect to hundreds of apps like GarageBand on your computer or phone and play any sound imaginable. We invite you to join us. We're really excited to bring Orba into the world, and especially to hear the music that you make with it. Thanks.
The Beatbox is the first DIY cardboard MIDI controller kit that includes built-in speakers, batteries, and a bundled mobile app, creating the ultimate beginner's production studio. With this kit, you will learn to create beats in no time. All you have to do is build, learn, and play.
Hey, my name is Ethan Jin, founder of Rhythmo and creator of the Beatbox. The Beatbox was part of my grad school project back in Babson College, and through our marketing research and product testing, we really thought that the world needed this product, so here we are. The Beatbox can be assembled in as little as an hour. All you have to do is attach the provided parts to the packaging box. We try to make assembly as simple as possible by making all the connections screw-on or quick connect, so no soldering is required. Once you've finished assembling the Beatbox, all that is left for you to do is hook it up to the app and you're ready to start playing. And let's see what you can do with the Beatbox.
Music production is complicated. Not only are there many different kinds of equipment, but there are also tons of programs you can use. Many beginners find that choosing the wrong software or equipment exhausts not only their financial resources, but also their time. It's almost like they don't want you to learn. Since digital music production can come with a hefty price tag, and the market is so big, it can be overwhelming for the average enthusiast to decide what to buy. We don't think you should have to break the bank or do months of research on what gear to buy or what software to use just to start making beats. That's why we have bundled the hardware and software needed to start your music production in one package. The Beatbox comes with a built-in sound card and speakers. The mobile app takes care of the actual sound processing. We are developing the app for all major mobile devices, both iOS and Android. Using the app, you can upload or record your own samples, customize your layout, record and loop your beats, and adjust audio levels. We are also working on sample editor, sequencer, and mixer functionalities. We plan to continue improving the app even after the product launches to give consumers more sophisticated music production functionalities. Furthermore, the Beatbox functions as a MIDI controller and audio interface combo when connected to third-party DAWs. It's fully functional with most major DAWs on the market, and you can switch around the built-in MIDI settings to fit your workflow with your preferred DAW. Despite its beginner-friendly purpose, professionals love Beatbox because of its responsive arcade buttons, funky cardboard aesthetics, and ability to play music on the go. Since producers are often locked in their bedrooms, it's difficult for them to share their music with the world live. With a portable Beatbox, people can share their beats anywhere, anytime. Flex on all your friends, have a beat battle, do your thing.
From October to December, we'll be finalizing our design. From January, we'll undergo production and fulfillment and ship the boxes out in March. We're launching the Beatbox after a year of ideation and prototyping, and we truly think this is a product that can bring many benefits to the world. The product closes the gap between music enthusiasts and the professional production world, gives bedroom production the social aspect it never had, and acts as a powerful educational tool. We want to enable people to express their sounds. By creating an easily accessible product and a strong community, we believe we can spread the joy of beat making to the world. We chose Kickstarter for our job because we think that is the perfect platform to reach out to an innovative audience. We think that by gaining support from the Kickstarter community and inputs in such an early stage will help the Beatbox go a long way and help us to improve our product even further. So back the Beatbox today on Kickstarter, and you'll be one of the first people with the power to create music anywhere, anytime.
It's the next step in music production.
It's that wonderful eureka moment you get when you see tech sometimes.
For me, this was like being a kid at Christmas.
I was blown away.
You're no longer bound by not having musical knowledge.
Just allowed me to do what I wanted to do so much easier, quicker. If I had something like that when I started making music, I'd be completely way ahead. My ideas and my workflow.
This is it.
The Double Studio Kit converts your voice into the ultimate MIDI controller, so you can select samples, control synths, control effects, all live and all using the voice. I'm George, the founder of Vocally Music, and I've been working on the Double Studio Kit for 3 years. So what we wanted to do was think, is there something that we could create that could allow you to use your voice directly into your workflow? The Double Studio Kit is a combination of a dedicated USB microphone. We've selected components for low latency and for noise reduction of handling noise, combined with our desktop software, which is Mac or PC, and it's a standalone app, so it works with any DAW. So if you're using a digital audio workstation, and that could be anything from something like GarageBand, all the way through to Logic, Reason, Cubase, Ableton, then you can lay down any part using your voice and using the Double Studio Kit. So to use the Double Studio Kit, you open up the desktop software. It's a standalone app, and you go into your DAW and you choose Doubler in the drop-down list of MIDI devices, as you would any MIDI controller. The functionality is basically split into two parts. You've got triggering samples and you've got controlling synths. On the controlling synth side, it's tracking pitch, and you can also do things like lock the pitch key if you want. The second part of the functionality is to do with triggering samples, and for this you teach it your specific voice.
You can just pick the mic up, use your voice, and the sound that you're trying to create will translate. 10 seconds per hit. Pick the note that you want it to translate to, pull up a kit that I'm liking the sound of, and I can literally just go, just translate that into the MIDI that I need it to.
In actual fact, maybe you don't even want to do any beatboxing, maybe you want to use clicking and clapping or tapping on different things, and you can teach it all of those sounds and use any of them to be triggering samples through your DAW.
Past the mic and my footstep triggered a drum loop, and I realized, hang on, I can use my feet to trigger it, I can use claps, I can use clicks, and I've managed to make beats using my body and the mic, which is so exciting.
It certainly speeds up elements of the workflow. You can do that very quickly and intuitively, but actually people will be using it in all sorts of different ways.
I thought automatically it's a way for me to simultaneously put down my beats layer whilst I'm playing something intricate on the piano. So for me, I'd be able to play two instruments at once.
It's doing what I'm doing with my voice in real time. It's incredible. I've not found any other piece of kit that's able to do that, not even close.
I can see it changing the way we work, in the sense that it's going to be a lot quicker. Just stop trying to describe it and just actually just do it. Here's the mic, just do it.
I'm a person who has a million ideas going through my head at once, especially when I'm making music. My first reaction when I tried the Doubler Studio Kit was I was very surprised at how quick I could get things done. I think one of the main things that Cripples produces is their workflow. I use this for the drums.
It's great for capturing your ideas because it's so much fun as well just to play around with. You can just use the instrument that every person in the world has, your voice.
For actually a lot of the people that we worked with, they have stems of ideas, but the moment of expression is the moment that becomes real. So this isn't something which is going to be generating audio. This is something that's a creative tool for the musician.
You can do your beats, you can do your synth, any instrument that you have on your DAW, you can use your voice to trigger it. I know so many vocalists who don't play instruments, and that's really blocking them from being able to create music.
Be able to control not just the notes that you're sending to a synth, but also to control other parameters using your voice. It's a really exciting idea, really cool. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of those live looping beatboxers or electronic music performers, not just beatboxers, who are going to really get excited about this as an idea.
For the past 3 years, we've been working on the Doubler Studio Kit, and it's come a really long way. We've been testing it with loads of artists, we've been going all around the world on different demos, at different events, at different awards, and all this time we've been refining the technology, refining the user interaction, and now we're finally at the point where we're ready to launch. And we're really excited to see what kind of music all the different artists and all the different users are going to produce. Thank you so much for your support, and we can't wait to hear what you're going to do with it.